And welcome back to Icarus Solo Elysium Open World. Elysium Open World Solo. Where we first gonna check up on our animals. You're still breeding. With the bull buff this time. And you. Breeding with gestating with a bull buff. Gestating with... You're gestating with a bull buff. You have the buff. You have the buff. Is the you? So 9 out of 9 females currently gestating do have the bull buff. Interesting. Alright. Right, next step. Check the food troughs. They close the door, right? Yeah, okay, good. Plenty of food in here. Plenty of food. And still cooking, well, plenty of food, and still cooking. Let's put it that way. Plenty. What is this? This one is still run. Yeah, once the food trough empties out, especially with so many animals, it's hard to get them filled back up again. Slow process. This one is done. Processing food. So I could those 3. Could fill add more berries there. So let's just go and harvest a bunch of berries. I believe they're currently at 40%. Yeah, 40% plant fatigue, meaning we are going to replant them. First of all, bees. So bee in the beehive, meaning we have 50% extra yield. Okay. Now before we forget, we're gonna get the bee out. And you can go back there. No need to keep the bees in the beehive if I'm not actively harvesting them. Yeah, Silver, how you doing? Welcome. See, I can go there. How much do we have now? 39. That's not enough for another volatile bulb, but that's okay. Drop off some fiber to be turned into silage. Okay. Now we can distribute the berries. Okay. Add some berries into this one. Well, some berries. 700. There we go. 700 berries there. 700 here. Good, so now we go and remove the berry plants and then we'll put new ones in. Flash storm coming in. Eh. Raptor is just giving birth. Good. Okay, now the berry seeds. 254. That's a lot of berry seeds. Sheep giving birth. There you go. The rest of the berry seeds can go in here. Raptor giving birth. Good, good, good. Yeah, somehow after restarting the game, like all the animals have the bull buff active, all the females. Well, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, but it is interesting to see. And doing something. Let's continue harvesting. Potatoes. I can keep them going a bit longer. It's just 40. I can keep another. Can get another harvest out of those as well. Okay, the soybeans I will replant though. So let's replant the soybeans. And the seeds can go in the cupboards. Shall I grab these? Yeah, but not with my current sickle. I want another sickle for that. The same goes for the wheat. So for now, when I grab this one out. And this can go here. Oh, 52. I can actually make a new bulb. And there you go. Potato flour, corn flour. The rest of the potatoes and corn can go in here. Let's drop some more stuff in the food troughs. Okay, and then the remaining tomatoes can go in there. Lovely. Now it's time to harvest wheat and sugarcane, and I'll also harvest the exotics. First though, this. Then we re-add the bee to the beehive. Those piggies are bouncy. Yeah, it's currently 40, so that means we're gonna replant the sugarcane as well. And now I can keep on going for a bit longer, but sugarcane seed. I'm like, why would I, you know? 50%, let's just already replant them. Let's start making silage out of the sugarcane. There we go. Wheat. Okay, we'll replant the wheat as well. Because it just went to 50% plant fatigue. We make silage out of the wheat to use in the breeding area. Let's make sure they're all indeed empty. Easy to see by the fact that there's no red plant fatigue icon no more. Okay. Then we grab some wheat seed. Go. They're all growing again. Good. This. These are ready to harvest, and like growth speed 0 with the minus 300, the 300% plant fatigue. So this is the last harvest we can get out of these. Let's first take the bee out of the beehive before we forget, as we tend to do. There you go. There's the flour. Only 33 flour, huh? Then let's make some wheat flour. Let's just make 100, why not? These can go there, and these can go in their own cupboards over here. There you go. And then the remaining wheat can be used to make more silage. There you go. Silage is being made. Swap the sickle. There you go. Now we have a new, fully charged sickle again. Always handy. each little guy from here. 35% but sleepy. 19% and hungry. There is a food trough over there, buddy. Cold and sleepy. Hello. You're sleepy. Yeah, you're happy. Nice. What are you doing? You're just that sleepy and cold. Cold? You haven't? Must be too hot then. How are you doing? You're happy, 28%. And then we have a Moa here. Who's cold and sleepy. Very hard to get the temperatures right for all those animals. That was the sickle, fully charged. Good. Let's see. Give me those. And grab you. Now it's time for Mr. Claw to come out and play. Is there a way I can go to sub 20 seconds for a sandworm? Maybe if I place exactly right so he doesn't knock me to the side. Okay, one of these and one of those. Let's see what we can do, yeah? 107 on the red one. 28 seconds. 79er. Yeah, 28 seconds. It's slow. Why am I so slow? Oh, I see my food buffs. I forgot my food buffs. Swap out the two cake food buffs for dried stringy and cooked stringy. And then I might be able, maybe able to get them down to like 20 seconds instead of 28. Well, we'll have to wait an hour before we can try that out. Obviously, I'll have to keep that in mind that next time we go there, I wait for my food buffs to run out, and then instead of the cake buffs, take the dried stringy and the cooked stringy. Again, why did it somehow like use two Gargantuan and Frenzy tonics instead of one? Too close, I think. That's better. Boom. He down. He went down. I only thought I heard a coin. And a bit of crouch sprinting to regen some stam. Just a tooth gap beacon on the herd. $500 lag incoming. Good. Gut. Alrighty, time to offload. And And there is tendons. I will throw 25 tendons in our organic residue cleanser to create 25 more biomass. Swap the armor back. And these can go in there. Fish juice. And these can go back in there. Yeah, but I need more tendons. I don't think I have any more tendons, do I? Well, I have 5. That means I can make 2 more tonics. So try and remember next time I go to Eden to bring biomass and to buy more tendons. Hope you had a good weekend. Good enough. Good enough. At least this Saturday the system kept running stable throughout Sunday, so didn't have to work Sunday. Had to work Saturday though to fix it, but. And then Monday night, yeah. Bit of a issue with the same system again. Told the guys, please stop removing, like stop pulling the power cords from this thing. Not gonna handle it well. At least work on the power grid has been finished now, so hopefully system will stabilize again. But other than that, it was okay. Okay, plenty of food still here. Lovely. Let's make sure the other animals have enough to eat as well. Well, you have no phenotype, huh? At least not phenotype 7, so I'm gonna keep you. I'm looking for a MOA male phenotype 7 perfect Pac-Man. Everything else from this MOA is a bye-bye. Talking about MOA, I had... Here. What do you have here? No phenotype. So no stay alive. Bye. I want a male phenotype 6 as well. Ooh, darn. Wasn't the one I just killed in 7, wasn't it a phenotype 6? I don't know, I haven't checked. Tough luck. Could have been a phenotype 6. Alright, at least this one has the same phenotypes as the parents, making my work a bit easier. What do we have? Non-perfect Pac-Man. Figure of 2. I want the figure to go down, not stay the same. So, bye-bye. Stay still so I can skin ya. There you go. Hurry up with growing up, please. Only at 39%. You're still growing. Almost there, though. At 95%, so that is good. We have here. This one has grown up. Lovely. Only thing is, you have no phenotype. So, bye. No phenotype, no good. No interested. How long are you? 92, not bad, not bad. Sheep, I'll check in a sec. And how far along are you? 67. Yeah. Let's see. Sheep. I better grab my correct Excel. Yeah. Right, sheep, male, wild bloodline, obviously, no phenotype, makes sense. Fitness, 5. Your fitness is going up. I don't want your fitness to go up, I want your fitness to go down, Maduk. So I'm not even going to keep this one. Bye. Alrighty, what do I have? Talon, you have the correct phenotype. You're a perfect Pac-Man. Female. Unfortunate for you, your mother was already perfect Pac-Man as well. Meaning, if you would have been a male, I would have kept you. No, I don't need you. Already have a phenotyped 3 female perfect Pac-Man. So, you did your best. This wasn't enough. %. Why is the buffalo so slow today? Is it because I did turn off the heater? Because before he was growing up faster, so we'll turn on the heater again. Now here we have here is a perfect Pac-Man male geothermal raptor. Unfortunate for him, I already have a non-phenotyped male geothermal raptor perfect Pac-Man. So you would have been a female, I would have kept, yeah. This time though, bye. %. Let's see. With the meat, I can already make 3 raptor serums. We know we're gonna need 1 ram. 1. How many? 3? How many cubes are we still breeding? 1, 2, 2. Okay. 2 Uber serums. Then we need. I'm doing 3 raptors. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We need a buffalo and 2 moa. 1 buffalo and 2 moa serums. And then we first drop off some stuff. Sleep. Let's see, we need 10 of these and 20 of these. There you go. So we can make 2 Moa serums and we can make a buffalo serum. Basically only waiting for the juvenile buffalo to grow up, 78%. Once that one is done we can do... oh wait, we had any... No, this one did grow up. Ah, here we have one. 85%. You're sleepy, so go lay down on the bed there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, enough food there. That's always good. Quickly check the food troughs in the pen. Drop you in and there. Back to the pen. $90. Hungry. Standing right next to a food trough. Being hungry. 86. Cold and sleepy. Standing next to an animal bed. Oh, no longer cold. Good. If I move this one slightly aside, will that help the UV buffalo in being able to reach the animal bed or wall? Okay, there. Now you're going to sleep, please? Yeah, finally. Consume, 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 and drink. I need to fill up my oxygen bottle. Still hungry. Still refusing to eat. Still being stupid. Alright. Well, let's fill up the oxygen before we forget and then suffocate at some point. That won't be good. What do you have simple quest-wise, by the way? Scan and a cache. We can do a quick cache. See, where is the cache? Oh, there. Gotcha. And there's the cache. Looking for the smoke plume. Okay, I'll throw this stuff right into the animal food troughs. Because literally nothing useful. Not at this stage of the game, that is. Early stage of the game, though. Prime meats. Not bad. But at this stage of the game, for me, nah. Completely useless. There you go. And open the sticks. Good. Good. And back and check on the animals. Buffalo and the raptor. Buffalo's grown up. Okay, let's see. He's gonna be a buffalo female, savage bloodline, no phenotype. 4248 487. Total of 37 points, where the mother has 34. Meaning we are gonna keep this one. We're not gonna keep this one. Clunk. 3, 3, 6, 10. And this one here. Delete row and delete this whole well, there you go. Right. Skin this one. And that needs the exciting glands. And then there was a raptor over here, which has grown up with the correct phenotype. Fang. Okay. Oh, a resolute bloodline. Nice for your for breeding. Fertilization recovery speed, but geothermal raptor, female, resolute. No, first time I got this one. Oh no, not yet. Not entirely. I had them before. Anyway, 2, 10, 3, 10, 8, 10, 10. That is 53. Let me find the mother. Had 44. 3, 8, 5, 10. Yeah. Meaning we are going to keep this one. Stay. And then Female 5. 38510. That is you, right? 38510. Yeah. Will you please stand still so I can kill you? Thank you. 38510 1026. The lead from my overview. Good. As if she knew she was gonna die. They were like, yeah, now maybe if I keep on moving, he can't hit me. Tough luck, lady. Still was able to hit you. Draw. Nope, not you. You. There you go. Right, serums. Sheep serum. Ram. Whatever. There you go. Buffalo. We have 2 Ubis. 1 and 2. No. You're a Ubis, you're male. Why can't I inject you with a serum? You I have injected, right? Yeah. Probably because my server decided to, I don't know, probably reboot. Yeah, we have to wait for the server to come back. It's gonna be annoying, because I have no idea how much gameplay we're gonna lose due to this. Yeah, very rude timing indeed. Let's see, was my server default, say 15 minutes, I believe, just the default. So that means we've lost up to 15 minutes of gameplay. Oh well. La vie comme ça. Let's just keep on breathing. What's the temperature outside? 26 degrees still, huh? Yeah. Okay, server is spawning on ping again. Let's see if we can get into the server again. Well, that works as well. Obviously, the server is very busy starting all the processes again. Okay, looks like the server actually got a crash BSOD. It happens. So let's see if the server is back again. Should be. Let me resize this screen here. And resume the prospects. It's gonna take a minute for the prospect to load in. It's been a big prospect and all. Yeah, usually I do this before the stream, so you don't have to wait for this loading of the prospect. But well, when the server happens to crap out halfway through, yeah. Looking at the server console, see all the lines scroll by. Just enter new biome, Elysium Central Desert, meaning entering the map in the middle of the map. Then it has to like position me correctly. Okay, now Elysium Tundra entered. That's better. Means it knows where I have to go. Unfroze all my mounts. Almost there. There we go. And now we have to wait again. Yeah, we did lose gameplay. We did lose a gameplay. Like the buffalo is still growing now, 93%. And little raptor here is still growing at 93%. Did I make all the serums? I did make all the serums already, okay. At least that is that. I wonder when the stats are being determined. As in, no, after this reboot, so basically after the... will these animals, the buffalo and the raptor, have different stats compared to the first time? I've written both of them in my overview, so should be able to, yeah, to right away check whether or not they have the same stats once they grow up. That is, but well, Xeno has a different name. Female savage. 4248487, exactly the same stats. Okay, so if the juvenile, the stats are already determined, so it must be during gestation, like the moment the female is gestating, like maybe the little one being born. That point is already determining what the stats are gonna be. You stay and you go. I am gonna check the raptor as well, though. And all in all, we didn't lose that much gameplay. Being hungry. Again, there's a food trough right there. No, it's not hungry no more. Come on, buddy. There you go. Oops, did I give the buffalo the wrong name? 2, 10, 3, 10, 8, 10, 10. Yeah, stay. We should keep this one. And no, keep this one. I need my cleaver. I'm gonna have to check the buffalo just to make sure I didn't accidentally give the buffalo the name for the raptor. I did. There you go. That's better. Right. Now we can grab the serums. You know, let's first quickly throw the meats in here. There you go. Ram. Quick. A buffalo. The Ubis. There you go, and there you go. Yeah, see, now this is working. Moa. Two, Moa, and now the raptor. One raptor injected. Two raptors injected. And 3 raptors injected. Alrighty. And we're back on track. Come on. There you go. Not enough fur. Let's make more rope. Because why not? This rope here we can throw in the storage here. Let's have another look at the food troughs up here. Create a storm. Don't care. Okay, let's unclog the food trough here. There you go. There you go. That's all done. Lovely. Red exotics. I'll put them away. There we go. Over 300 reds. Not bad. Okay, I am gonna send up a whole pot full of purples. Request. Let's go and grab ourselves a whole bunch of purple exotics. Sure. Oh, I think I killed him. Then he shouldn't have run around here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. There you go, 600 purple exotics. Killed him indeed. And drop in other exotics. And there we go, 600 purple. Let's add it to my notes. Purple exotic 600. Right. This brings us to 4943 purple exotics on this character. Not bad, not bad. Biomass wise, 225. Don't have to send that up yet. We can wait a little. Yeah, I like my trophy room. I just hope it's going to be big enough once they give us the great hunts for Elysium, though. Once we get those trophies, I have no idea how big they're going to be. I hope I can put them in here still. The thing is, this room is already 9 by 9, so if I make it any bigger, I risk getting shelter calculations getting wonky inside the room. So room size is basically already as big as possible. It could be like a bit more, like 4 higher, because only 5 high. But length and width wise, I'm at a max of where shelter calculations still work, so yeah, I hope the trophies won't be too big and that I will be able to somehow, somewhere slot them in still. I mean, the chair I can put in front here, for example. Lower trophies, but I can move these black wolf trophies and this one. I can put a bigger trophy maybe there. But we'll see, we'll have to see. Right, exposure is going down already, so what do we have simple quest wise? Let's do another cache. A simple cache. Yeah. Sometimes you can like, there you go, get on your mount through the window, through the wall. Okay, where's the cache located this time? Up there. Let's go get him. I see the first smoke plume indicating like, hey, here is the circle. Now when you get closer, that smoke plume is going to disappear, and then we'll have to look for the second one, indicating here is the cache. See, that one is disappearing. And this one's popping up. 9 steel ingots. Usually you get a little bit more, but hey, at least this is more useful than the previous one we had. Let's see, steel ingots, and there you go. What else? Mining, crazy creature. Mining is easiest. I have everything in base anyway. What do we need? Iron ore 50. There's iron ingots. This is iron ore. And drink something. What do we get? Again, nothing special. I'll go for this one and I'll destroy it. Although this one has veggie pies. Don't care about the green corn, but veggie pies is actually a food I'm using. So, the creamed corn can go in here. The veggie pie on the other hand. Going there. Oh, I'm out of cakes. I need to cook more or bake more cakes, huh? And fresh outer cakes. Okay. I'll make 4 coconut cake. And 4 chocolate cake. Cue those. That should count for something. Which reminds me, yep, I had flour here. And the flour can go in there. Whilst the cake is cooking, I can do something else. We have a hunt and a farming. We'll do the farming. Don't like the hunt. Cocoa, 30. Do I have any spare cocoa somewhere? Not. Let's just harvest the cocoa then. I don't think I need bees for that. See? Even without bees, I have over 100 cocoa. Spot sickle. Sounds like there's some shards out of the crystal. We need 30 cocoa. That means there's 72 cocoa left. You can put in there. Alright. Let's go and put this 30 cocoa in the pot. There you go. We're gonna wait for the blue pot, the drop-off pot, to be completely gone, also from the herd, before we access the reward pot. Because if we do that, it should not respawn the drop-off pod. Should. Being the operative word here. We already have a full ghillie armor set. We don't really need any of this, so I'll go for the minerals. No particular reason why I go for the minerals. You know, for old time's sake, beginner time's sake. Usually minerals are harder to come by than all the leather. Alrighty, that is done. Let's put the biomass away and then time to grab some cakes. One cake will turn into cake pieces right away. The other one, other cakes will put in the deep freeze as is. No salting needed for the cake itself. You can salt it though. If you don't want to put the cakes in the deep freeze, you can also put them out, because then they won't spoil either. So if you put a cake in storage, then it will spoil. Okay, what else? Down drone and a hunt. I don't want to do either, so abandon. Bye bye. That means I don't need you for now. I'm gonna put you back in your normal parking spot. There you go. As we go and check out animals here. Bull buff, nice. You must have had a bull buff as well. You must have had it as well, as must you. And you, and you. Oh, did they fix the bull buff? This one, I don't know. Oh, there is a UV, so yeah. Did I fix the bulb somehow? Well, there has not been an update, so... Meh. So far today, all animals seem to have the bull buff right away. Hey, I'm happy. I'm very happy about that. Okay, some more cakes. See if there's a chocolate cake finished by now. There is. Nice. That means we can grab chocolate cake pieces. Salt them. There you go. Good. Two and a half minutes. Yeah. There's a door, and I was looking like, do I maybe have a glass window I can quickly put in there? Because I thought I had a non-heavy glass window somewhere. I must be wrong. Unless it is in the glassworking bench, but nah. Anyhow, let's just make some epoxy. I can make some stingy jerky. There you go. Plenty of stringy meat anyway, so. Limestone. What I can do is I can quickly grab limestone from the drill. No, I can only have 1400 here, and I think that's, well, I can grab 1400 from the drill. But there's going to be 2000 in the drill. Yep. 1400, and indeed there was 2k in the drill, 20 slots. Electric deep drill. I could put an oil drill on there, but why would I, right? Don't need that much limestone, it's close by if I need more, and so. Sure, the oil drill drills faster, holds more, but this close by, I just use the electric one. Also has the advantage that I don't have to like go out and like I don't have to bring the oil drums when I go and empty that drill there. Hooked up to base power anyway. So close by. Way easier. Okay. Those milk bottles are full again. Like if a drill is further away from base and if you need way more of the materials, then yeah, use an oil drill. Definitely. These ones though, meh. Okay, you're done already, huh? Ooh, baby, look at that, almost perfect Pac-Man female. However, Mother is a perfect Pac-Man. Would this have been male, I would have kept her. But this time I'm not gonna keep her. Bye. So glad. Okay. Henry, again you're refusing to eat from the food trough there. I don't know why. Something wrong with the placement of the food trough. These seem to be going a tad hungry ever so often as well. As in quite a bit. So, what if I place this one, say, slightly further away, like so? Is that gonna help? Probably not. Yo, you're doing good. Mr. You. You're a bit sleepy, hey? You know there is an animal bed over there. Hungry? Walk around your parents. Around like so, and they can reach the food trough. Doesn't want to. Yeah, all in all, they're doing good. The little ones. Drop off bones and drop off wool. Consume, 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 and drink. Alright. Yeah, I want to go for a quick smoke. I was looking 4 minutes and then the sandworms respawn, so I just have to keep in mind when my food was run out again in 30 minutes that I don't eat the... Well, actually, it's rather easy to make sure I don't accidentally eat cakes. If I just throw those in there and instead grab these. And then we go again with the tonics. Frenzy tonic, strength enhancement tonic, the Gargantuan armor set. And then see how quick we can melt the sandworms. The only thing I'm thinking of, which I might be able to improve a bit, is the melee damage from the veggie pie. Compare that with the, what is it? A gore smoked gamey or something? Because that one might have slightly more melee attack damage, slightly higher melee attack damage modifier. Gore smoked gamey. Yeah, 25% melee damage. So, drop the veggie pie. And there's more combinations possible, though. Do I have any gorse tea? I should have, right? I thought. Don't I have gorse tea planted? I might not have. Is a gorse tea native on Elysium, though? There's a normal tea, green tea. Ooh. There might not be gorse tea on Elysium. That means if I would want it, I would need to grab it from the workshop. If it is available in the workshop. That isn't a given either. Okay, if you say request equipment, we go to the workshop, then farming. Grab me gorse farming packets. Gorse farming packet is minus 21. Gorse farming packets, yeah, 21. Okay, here, loadout. Bring down the gorse. And I could swap some of the wrong piece, this one here. There's my tea. You can go back. Bye bye. And I can test out some like replace melee attack speed with melee attack damage buffs. Trying to get to like the ultimate food combo and buff combo. This is no, I'll just put it in here, why not? Gosh. Potatoes and cocoa. Potatoes are here. Cocoa is here as well. Yeah, normally I'd say you put the tea here, but I used the last remaining 3 crop plots with berries as well, so we'll have the gorse there. Let's actually make a daytime before we go out, so don't have to worry about the power that much. There we go. I'm going to quickly drink something. And I'm going for my smoke. I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. we're back. Let's see. 15 minutes until we do a new phenotype 3. I'm breeding the 6s, I believe. We have 15 minutes until we do the, what should we call it again, the sandworm. Ooh, look at that. We got our Moa male, wild bloodline, phenotype 6, perfect Pac-Man male. Now we have the phenotype 6's all perfect Pac-Man as well. Because this one didn't have it. No, we do have it. So, Moa, phenotype 6. This line can be removed. There we go. Alright, that means we can bring these Moas phenotype 6 back up to the pen. Yeah. What go here? The saddle. Why running all the way over there to get food? There's food closer. And then we'll bring the mill upstairs as well. You can go back to the pen. Okay. Let's see. You am needing. I am looking for the phenotype 7 perfect Pac-Man male. Not any of the other phenotypes. Youngling is at 84%, but hungry. Because he's too stupid to eat from the food trough. We have here. Male with a figure of 0, adaptation of 8. You're dead at 60 points, you have 58 points. Hey Pataka, how you going, how you doing? Thanks for the raid yesterday, you're welcome buddy. You're most welcome. So even though this one has a figure of 0 and the dad had a figure of 1, the dad had a total of 60 talent points and this one a total of 58. So I'm not gonna keep the new one. So how you doing today? Gonna be streaming later on? did I already check the sheep? Apparently I already did. Oh, here we got a non-phenotyped Ubis, which we don't need. Can't stop playing Parallel. Okay. Hey, if you like the game, you like the game. And it's always nice to play a game you like. That's why I'm playing Icarus so much. Destroy this. So in 10 minutes when my food does run out, we are going to get some other food buffs on, and we're gonna see how quick we can take down the sandworm. Figure of 4. You're there at a figure of 2, so we're not gonna keep this one. Not going to. We got our couple of perfect Pac-Man's MOA phenotypes 6 today. Just brought down the. We just got a male perfect Pac-Man, brought them up to the pen. So, what do we have here? A figure 2 on the male. Your dad also had a figure 2, meaning you're not better. Time to beat is what, 28 seconds? Something like that, yeah. Although Sunday, I believe I managed to get the 23 seconds in. 23 seconds with the extra stringy meat food buffs. However, the sandworm did knock me away 1 or 2 times. So I should be able to improve on that a little bit. Okay, let's see. Buffalo, male, savage bloodline, no phenotype. What do we have stat-wise? 3, 2, 3, 5. 10, 8, 10, I think. Yeah, 8, 10 is a total of 41. 2 more than your dad. And also your figure is 1 lower than your dad. Meaning we are going to keep this buffalo. We're going to get rid of the old male buffalo. So this one, delete, skin. 20 seconds to go for today indeed, yeah. But you know, with those fast killing times, it's very hard to improve, you know. If the times are that low already, it becomes increasingly harder to beat those timings. Okay, I'll give this guy something to eat manually. Let's see if we have the gorse tea, if that's grown already. Not yet. Serums. I'm needing 3 of those. Oh, why is it 4? Clear the queue. I wanted 3, not 4. I can go in there. The cleaver. Drop off the bones. Can make 200 more crossbone. There you go. Drop off leather and fur. Grab the rope. Make another 100 rope. A rope goes into storage. Destroy you. We're doing, let's see, I can make the ram. We're still doing 2 ubis. This one is grown. So, geothermal raptor, figure of 1, physique 6 on the male. 38699, missing 5, so this is 55. This is 57, so you are better. That means we're gonna keep this one. Male, ambitious bloodline, phenotype 5, 1, 10, 6. The rest is 10. 57 points for this guy. Send him to stay. See, this one had way less points. So, 306. A geothermal raptor. 5 male, 3186. This one here. A beta row. Skin this one. You can grab the saddle. Quickly check all the boxes. They're all grown up. Yes, good. What serums do we still need? 2 moa and 1 buffalo. One moa and 1 buffalo. There's my borsty. Ready to harvest. Let's quickly harvest them after putting the bee in the beehive. No tainted plant DNA. That means next time I should use the water miasmic sickle. That's okay though. Get a bee out of the beehive. And let's make some gore smoked gamey. Can I make a full 20? Oh, smoked gamey. What else do we need then? Don't you make it here? Huh. Hold on. Items. Raw smoked gamey. Ah, made in a smoker. There you go. Yeah. I can make 10, 11, say 10. Right, 10. And sold the stringy jerky. There, so we have some leather and some bones. 1 buffalo and 1 moa. That means 10 here. And 10 of these. There we go. A MOA serum and a buffalo serum. Ram. There we go. MOA. And buffalo. Ubis. Food buffs are out. Good. And then 3 raptor. One, 2, and 3. Okay, so the veggie pie we are gonna swap out for the Gauss Mode Gamey, because plus 15% melee damage versus plus 25% melee damage. Yeah. 15 and 20, 35% melee attack speed, 35 at 50%, plus 75% melee attack speed, and plus 25% melee damage. That should count for something, right? It should allow us to do a lot of damage to the sandworms. The tonics. And consume, 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 consume. This is without the tonics. Eat some of that and eat some of that. Okay, let's go and melt a couple of sandworms, shall we? I forgot to swap my armor. Good thing. I wanted to open my drink. I want my Gargantuan armor set. Come on. It's a 500-meter lag. Shotgun. There you go. Look in, man, you're gonna miss the fun stuff. You're gonna miss the smelting of the, whatchamacallit, sandworm. Swap. Quickly fill up my shotgun ammo. There you go. Okay. Here we go again. Now with full attack speed. We're what? 75 from the food. And 15 from the armor. So plus 80%. Sorry, plus 90% melee attack speed. And that is without the tonics. And drink. There we go. Next ridge, and then we're gonna grab our tonics. Oh, lovely. One of these. And one of these. There he is. One 106, 107 on the blue. This is what we call melee attack speed. Ah. 20, 70, 83. Almost 20 seconds. Almost 20 seconds. So close. So close. Yeah, that's what we call melee attack speed, right? Plus 90, plus 115% melee attack speed, and plus 55% melee attack damage. What's exposure gonna do? Just speed and yeah, movement speed. Don't care about movement speed. Don't care about the stamina. Consumed by actions. I have plenty of stamina. You're gonna pop up right underneath me. Oh, not even. Okay. Well, not interested in fighting you at the moment. Ooh, there's a storm front rolling in. Nice. And there she is. So take one of these. And take one of those. Let's try this again. One of three on the red. Seconds, 21, 22, 23, 22 seconds. 22 seconds. Yeah, stuck in the sandworm. Luckily we have the unstuck option. Alas, you can't get it below 20. Hold on, I saw Corin. Sorry Corin, but it's mandatory for me that if I see you, that I kill you. Spiders coming out already to play. That's okay though. Okay, UV animals are being born as we speak. Lovely. I just outrun those. They tether nowadays, so. $500 leg. There you go. But what can we do? What else can we do to reduce the time needed to take down a sandworm? I don't know what we still can do there. I don't know what else I can do to make it faster. Like I said, I could try swapping out the lowest attack speed for a more attack damage, but is that going to be enough? Is it going to make a positive or a negative change? Swap the canteen. Let's quickly make a daytime. We're still gestating. Yeah. I have the bull buff, so that is good. You have given birth, you have given birth. I'm still gestating. You have the bull buff. You have given birth already. You are still gestating, but also including the bull buff. Yeah, so today all animals are getting the bull buff. That is good. I'm really starting to wonder, is there something specific going on with this particular food stuff? I don't know. Right, let's see. Let's fill up all the food troughs. Buffalo just given birth. Good. There you go. All the food troughs have been filled up again. And let's do another wheat harvest. First step is at the bee. Then we're gonna swap the sickle. Ubis is giving birth. farmer, are you not yet ready? I'm gonna repair the sickle though. It's almost kaput. We don't want it to break completely. There we go. And let's go and make a bunch of silage from the wheat we just harvested. The rest of the weeds we can throw in there. Lovely. I can harvest a sugarcane as well, by the way. Waiting for these anyway. Sugarcane we just replanted, I believe. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about plant fatigue on these yet. Plant fatigue and having to replant. There we go. Throw the sugarcane in the electric food trough. Turn it into silage. And wait for these two to grow up so I can harvest those with the miasmic sickle. So we can make some more. Oh, there you go. Can make some more gorse smoked gamey meat. And now we can grab the bee from here. So we got 58 on the first harvest, 60 on the second harvest, which is slightly more on a plant fatigued plant, 10% plant fatigue. So yeah, it's definitely worth using the miasmic sickle. A little bit there. We're gonna switch back to our lithium sickle, which we will quickly swap here as well, just in case. See, it did need some charging. Get off the bed. Don't tell me I need to put more than one animal bed in. Okay, he's going to sleep now. Because you need to put more than one bed in. I'm not going to use the burlap animal beds. And I'll just use the standard ones. Because they're smaller. Sheep is almost done training. 41% in there. Versus 18. You are 35, but you have only 2 ticked off. 31 with 2 check marks. Junior here. 44. 26, cold and sleepy. Again, I'll take this one off the bed, animal bed. Oh yeah, sleepy. Again, there is a bed right there. Oh yeah, 30% at least. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 10 minutes on the food buffs. What's the spoil timer on this? 7 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a bit with taking this one. I don't want it to spoil before it's time for me to eat a new one. Checking, these are all full, right? With spoiled plants. Yes, they are. Good. I'm thinking, like... the crude oil generator, quote unquote, only uses 150 oil to generate power. So I have way more oil coming in, and it gives us like 8k power. So I could build another oil generator here. So even during night, when like now, when the solar panels aren't doing anything, I will be like just about, or not yet, by the way, not yet producing power. Okay, there we go. So even during that time, I can produce right about the power I need. So I'll be even less dependent on my batteries. Now, if I want to do so, I think the best spot would be right next to the nuclear generator, or like on this side here. It needs to be sheltered, so I need what, 2x2x2 to put the generator in. I don't want to put it inside. So if I would put it here, I mean, once it's placed, I don't need to go there anymore, so radiation shouldn't be a thing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Hey, chicken. I'm doing fine. How are you doing yourself? Gonna need another limestone foundation though. Yeah, I was trying to get my timer down for killing the sandworm, but it's very hard to get it below, what, 23 seconds? 22, 23 seconds, very hard. Doing well, just tired. Sorry to hear you're tired. But on the other hand, I am glad to hear you are doing fine. Okay, so yeah, oil generator is gonna be like a 2x2 if I'm not mistaken. That's just too far. Need 8 floors, 16 walls. What's this lead to radiation? I have my uranium extractor in the building. I was hoping I could get them outside. Hold on. There we go. On this side I have the uranium or the nuclear reactor. And on this side here I have the uranium extractor. So all the uranium I bring back from uranium events I turn into rods here. And that's why you have the radiation cloud around this part. Oh, I need two more floors. How do you prevent it from leaking? Or you can't? Right now, you can't. They are working on, or at least it has been in the patch notes future content. They're working on lead-lined storages, where at least the ores you can put in such storages and it won't leak, ores and rods and such. However, in the extractor itself, you can't prevent it from leaking. For that you would need a shielded extractor, and there is no such thing. The same goes for the generator, nuclear generator. There is no shielded generator. I should have brought one more limestone floor actually. Actually, this is concrete, huh? Anyway, so yeah, this currently is not lead line, so this generates radiation, all this stuff. This generates radiation. This one generates radiation. And that is something you can't prevent. But, like I said, this is something you can prevent in the future. Not yet. But in the future, once they get the lead-lined storages up. Let's drop these, because I don't need them. 420 ingots. Like I said, don't need them. Right, floors. And we want a door frame here. I believe we can go with a 2x2. I'd have to check though. But I have my hazmat chest armor on. So I don't take a whole lot of radiation damage. Most of it is being resisted by my armor. So I don't really care about a bit of radiation damage. I mean, I have to wait a bit. And I'll grab some medication for the radiation once I'm done building. What do we want? Steel bar to door. We need some rebar. Yeah. With 5 rebar. And then we can put the door in. And then oil generator is a tier 5, so we need to go to the manufacturer. Then crude oil generator. 35 titanium plates, so that is what? 105 titanium ingots. 50 steel ingots. In this game I've done only one run that I got to level 60, and that run didn't use foods and food buffs because I didn't know how OP they were. What food recipes do you think are worth and which are not? So many food options. Yeah, so which are worth and which aren't worth completely depends on your playstyle. Like I currently have a melee oriented character build. So my talents into knives, nothing into bows, some in firearms, but more only the bulk crafting. So melee oriented character. This is also being reflected in my food choices. Like end game, obviously you get the cakes. Carrot cake as well if you do bow and arrow, because carrot cake gives you basically all carrot based foods give you bonus on the damage bonus on your bow and arrow. Currently I'm melee based, so I prefer stringy foods. Stringy foods is more melee attack speed. Gamey meat buffs, so the normal game meat, the dried game meat, the gore smoke game meat is all melee attack damage, so melee damage. So yeah, those are things you have to look at, like what is what you specialize your character in. If you go for a gun build, for example, don't go with gamey meat buffs. If you go with a melee build, carrot foods aren't the best. But early game foods, obviously always make sure you have a stack of cooked steaks on you, cooked meat, for your healing. As soon as you get it, the prime meat buffs in general do more healing, so they are better. But yeah, do start early game already start looking into like, hey, what am I gonna do? What I'm gonna need food wise? Which food buffs are better? So there isn't a simple answer for like, this food is the best. The only one I would say which generic is the chocolate and the coconut cakes for their massive health and stamina buffs. Also here, stamina regen, health regen plus 200%. Coconut cakes gives you another 50% health regen. Less stamina consumed by tool actions, so yeah. But these are end game foods, cakes. But early game, like I said, just hover over the food buff. You can do it in your campfire already. And you can hover over it. You see, oh, what am I get? 75 health and 20% health regen. Also plus 20% health when consumed. Well, that ain't bad, right? If you go for a prime meat, plus 30% health when consumed. And this one specifically, 50% health regen on the giant steaks. The fatty T-bone is more yield from butchering animals. So good if you are going out for skinning. So if you do, for example, an enzyme geyser and you want a skin and you do that for getting meat, get yourself a cooked fatty T-bone first. Cooked gamey meat, 15% melee damage. A cooked salt meat, stem regen if you're running around a whole lot. Cooked stringy meat, 20% melee attack speed. Now, melee is also for mining. Cutting down trees. Knifing animals in the face. So, if you are going mining, get yourself a stringy meat buff. If you go for wood cutting, get yourself a stringy meat buff. Cooked white, exposure resistance. If you play on hard mode, you know there's quite frequent storms. Cooked white might not be a bad one. These are all basically tier 2 foods. One could even say tier 1 foods. Because you make them on, you cook them on the campfire. Your normal bacon, bit of a health and stam. And then if you go to the next one, this is tier 2 food. Crispy bacon is better, as you can see, than the normal bacon. More health, more stam, more experience gains, additional more crit damage, etc. So, are there any foods that are not worth it in any build? There are some situational foods, very situational foods. And for example, where does one make them? Like the smoothies, for example. And this one here, sweet rhubarb. Less oxygen consumption. Well, if you're running out of oxygen that quickly, what you also could do is bring another oxygen tank with you. So less useful food. There are a couple of those things, yes. But like completely worthless, I wouldn't say completely worthless though. Fried eggs only gives you health and more stone, so more chance to find stone whilst mining. So mining iron, and there is a 10% chance that you also get stone. Other than that, it's only useful when mining, and other than that, only health. There are better foods, but hey, again, completely useful, completely useless foods, not really. But as long as you know, like the categories, like I said, the carrot foods, like charred carrots, but also the pickled carrots, etc. Carrot cake, good if you are out hunting with your bow and arrow, because they give you a arrow bonus damage. The gamey meat for melee attack damage. The stringy meat buffs for melee attack speed. A couple of the generic categories. Always useful if you know the categories. Stomach slots. So by default, you have 3 stomach slots. You can get up to 5. One is on a chest armor. Get not on this one. Let me show you on another armor set. This, the stomach slot. So that's one extra stomach slot, and there is indeed one by talent under survival here, food pyramid. So that way you can get up to 5 stomach slots, and that is the max. Come on, I can't type. There you go. What else do we need? 100 aluminum screws. I need 50. The crafting 10 and ingots. I need 5 aluminum ingots. 50 plastics. I'll make 80 screws. Why not? I have enough aluminum ingots anyway. Okay, so lollipops and also the strawberry candy. They do not count as food, so they don't take a food slot. Watermelon lollipop, the same as the Icarus Neves pickaxe, minus 50% over encumbrance penalty. If you have the lollipop buff active and you are carrying the Neves pickaxe in your hand, you completely negate the over encumbrance penalties. However, having said that, I have this talent. More movement speed with knife equipped. So if I'm not over encumbered, movement speed from 390. Now if I equip the knife, goes to 426. Now if I'm over encumbered and I eat the lollipop and I equip the Neves pickaxe, my speed is going to be back at 390. Now there is the Culinex backpack. Culinex backpack, if you wear that backpack whilst preparing food, the foods get more effective buffs. Meaning, if you have the watermelon lollipops, if you have prepared them with the Culinex whilst you were wearing the Culinex backpack, now if you're over encumbered and you eat the lollipop, is like minus 55 or minus 60% penalty reduction. Combine that with wearing the Neves pickaxe, and then you are actually moving faster when over encumbered. Very neat and also very niche trick when using the Culinex backpack. Keep in mind, however, if we're talking about the normal foods prepared with the Culinex backpack, they tend to break stomach slots. So if you consume foods prepared whilst wearing the Culinex backpack, so basically more effective foods, you might end up breaking your stomach slots, and then you're like, hey, why is this not working? I'm renewing my food buff, why isn't it working? And then it turns out, there's an issue with the food. Keep that in mind. So next to the watermelon lollipop, you also have the strawberry hard candy, plus 25% movement speed. So what I tend to do if I'm over encumbered and I know I'm gonna have to still walk a lot, for example if I'm doing base building, I'm grabbing both a watermelon lollipop and strawberry hard candy. And then I go out and do my building. But then at least I keep a certain amount of speed. Okay. This thing should have a 2x2 footprint. Well, at least more than a 1x1 footprint, as you can see. Oh, I'm just outside the radiation range here as well. Interesting. Come on. There you go. Now I have to hook up the oil line to here as well, obviously. First though, let's hook up the electricity. There you go. Oh, I also still have to put the door in. Oh. Gonna lurk a bit and then go to sleep. Thanks for the help. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for popping in. And you know, I'm always willing to answer your questions. If I can, I'll answer them. I mean, I had to figure out a whole lot for myself. So if I can help you out by telling you some tips and tricks, hey, I'm all for it. Okay, let's see. How we're gonna bring the oil? I'll hook it up from here. I'll go in it this way. Pick up from here. Out of the water. Thank you very much. Storm incoming. It's okay, I'm close to base and I'm almost done anyway. There we go. And the door. Right. That is our second oil generator. Another 8k power continuously. As we quickly go inside, swap the armor, because this one doesn't have a whole lot of heat, cold and heat tolerance. So there we go, swap back to my normal armor. Voila, I'm no longer cold. Also, have I filled up my medications? I have. Since last uranium event, we are gonna consume a green anti-radiation medication, because we did get some radiation. Okay. Quickly check up on the animals before we go to sleep. Wrong phenotype. Phenotype 6. I want a phenotype 7. Oh, where's my cleaver gone? Oh, here. I have to put the oil, the oil tool away still. So, there you go. Right. This is the new one, right? Yeah. You're not good enough. Yeah, he's the wrong phenotype, so his own fault. Don't blame me. I know he was your kiddo, but then he should have gotten your phenotype. With your... Are you... Okay, he's grown. Good. Your stats. Female. Figure of 1, which is better than your mother, so I think we're gonna keep this one. Geothermal raptor, female, ambitious, bloodline, phenotype 2, 1, 9, 6, 10, 10, 9, yeah, fine. 10, that is 55 points. The mother had 55 as well. Hold on. Yeah, only physique, figure and physique. The rest was all 10 stats. So, since that was all 10 stats, do we now... I do like the lower figure. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, the lower figure one. You stay. That means that you are gonna go 2, 10, 3, 10, 8, 10, 10. This is interesting. Hold on. I have to check my notes here. Yeah. Two, 10, 3, 10, 8, 10, 10. Oh, there's this one here. There's a 5. Hold on. Did I give you... Damn it. Yes. I killed the wrong one. There's a phenotype 2 and I killed a phenotype 5 female. Oops. Oh man. That's no good. That means I have to basically redo the whole phenotype 5 breeding now. Yeah, that is my fault. I should have checked this better. I should have checked it better. That is absolutely my own fault. I was careless. Careless. I didn't look proper. Oh well. I know I can save scrum it by killing the server before the game saves, but I'm not gonna do that. No. I just made a mistake and I should live with the consequences. What I do want is... Let's see... Quickly grab this one. Also... make it daytime. And grab the veggie pies as the food buff again already. There you go. Food buffs run out in 3 minutes anyway, and this one has a 7-minute spoil timer, so... Okay. Yeah, and since I'm culling straight away and I'm not keeping one spare, we have here female perfect Pac-Man, phenotype 2. So that means this new one I'm not even gonna keep either. Because there's the perfect Pac-Man variant. Destroy, grab. Perfect Pac-Man female, almost perfect Pac-Man male. You're gonna be set to, well actually I'll set you to lay down so I don't accidentally hit you whilst I'm trying to get rid of your mother. That's the 2, 10, 10, 3, 10. Female to you here. Delete that other. Okay. Now you I can set to stay. Skin you. Destroy. We have here female, but you're not perfect Pac-Man, whereas your mother is a perfect Pac-Man, so... Well, this time I did look at the phenotypes, by the way. And destroy, grab. Well, we have a female, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this one and try and breed a new female phenotype 5 with this raptor. It is a female, wild bloodline, no phenotype, and it is a 3-7. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So offspring will have a 40% chance of being the phenotype 5 I am after, and around about 50% chance of being female. Food buffs run out, good, I can renew all my food buffs. There you go, we'll also drink something. You can go back there. There are things in here. Fitness of 2. Well, your mother was a perfect Pac-Man and you are not. Meaning, Shrek, look, that's how it should have been, but then male variant. You're neither, so fight. Don't need this, grab that. We have that, we have that. Buffalo. Oh, you're phenotyped. Nice. Actually, you're male, chef's bloodline, which we don't care about. Phenotype 4. 4, 2, 6, 7. 6, 9, 5. Total of 39. You are see, you are phenotype 4. And I have a female phenotype 4 as well. That means we can straight away start breeding phenotype 4 buffalo. Nice. This one can go into here. You stay there. Let me grab you some food. We'll go grab the female phenotype 4 buffalo as well. And just to finish the UVs, yeah. Female, non-profit Pac-Man, figure of 1, while your mother has figure 1 as well. Meaning you're not better than your mother. So I'm not gonna keep you. Boom. And destroy, grab the rest. Let's go grab the female buffalo phenotype 4. Yeah, she female phenotype 4. So that means we can start breeding phenotype 4 buffaloes. No, the buffaloes have a bit of a janky movement. Anyway. Raptor Challenge 3. The remaining meat we can throw into here. Ubis, we're still doing 2. That's 6 total. 1 moa and 2 buffalo. Yeah. The bones, so they can go in there. Let's make 200 more crushed bone. Right, we have some fur and some leather. Because I do want to make myself another saddle. Never mind, we still had enough leather fur in the ranging station. Okay, 1 moa, that's 10 fruit. And 2 buffalo, so that is 20 herbs. Oh, we need to get ourselves some more herbs. So harvest prickly pear. Got it. We'll do that in a sec. Serums wise, 1 moa serum, 2 buffalo serum. And the serums. Ram serum. Moa. Raptor 1 and 2 and 3. Ubis 1 and 2, and then buffalo 1 and 2. Sheep is gestating, Mo is gestating, good. Animal starting to gestate. Time to quickly harvest the prickly pears. So step 1 obviously is bee in the beehive. Then prickly pear. No, they're in the corner here. Here they are. Sickle. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Next time I should use the miasmic sickle, because apparently you don't get the tainted plant DNA from here anyway. That's okay though. Swap the sickle so the one can charge. Prickly pear is going to there. 89, that is enough for 8 serums. Well, I did not check the plant fatigue on the prickly pears, but should be okay. Put that there, so I can make more silage out of it. Talking about silage, let's fill up the food troughs. Bit annoying sign for the what you call it, the oil generator. We'll get used to it. Okay, now do me a favor and give me a phenotype 5 female of any stats. So only a 40% chance that we're getting phenotype 5. Lazy is the bull buff. Is the you. Too far out, can't see. Yes, the bull buff. Can't see. You have the bull buff. You don't have the bull buff. Neither do you. You do, on the other hand, so... Yeah, that was an oops moment here. That I killed my only phenotype 5 female geothermal raptor. Yeah, that was an oops moment. Very much. If you're hungry, there is a freaking food trough there. Why aren't they... And why is only in here that they're having an issue? G3, 7, 10, 10, 10. That is yeah. Is that gonna help? I don't think it will though. And actually a couple of weeks ago, quite a few weeks ago already, I did see something about people complaining like if you do use the allow list, it's gonna break it for every other animal that's not on the allow list or that has no allow list set. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Ah, well, at least she's eating from there now. So maybe it did fix this. Does mean if I replace one of those two, I'll have to do the allow list on the food trough and on the new animal as well. So what I can do now is remove these, remove this, okay. Tell this guy to eat from any container. And do the same as the lady here, eat from any container, hopefully. They will now keep eating from the food trough here. And again, it was the UVs in there had the same issue. I was like, what are those lines? But from the light through here. Anyway, what can I do to counter that? What do we have food stuff wise? I mean, this is a very big one, I believe, eh? Could go for a small food trough in that particular box. I don't want very big food troughs. I don't know anymore what the footprints of these were. I can try and make them, see what the footprint is. See if they will fit in the boxes. They might look nice as well. At some point, maybe I'll switch all the current water troughs to the filtered ones. I didn't do it right now because, you know, material costs. But maybe at some point I will do. Anyway, let's just go and make those 3 food troughs. Gonna need a bunch of aluminum. Gonna need a bunch of steel. Iron ingots, steel screws, glass. Okay, let's grab a bunch of glass. Iron ingots. Need some steel screws. And wood and sticks. Wood, sticks and tree sap. Let's put all this stuff away first though. I'll grab some wood and some sticks. And then we can make a rustic food trough as well. What's the footprint of these? Ooh, quite big, eh? That is going to be quite big. Yeah. Bit too big for my liking. This one at least is small. It's like one floor. This is this one, though. Huh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. If I were to go in here and grab you, put you in the corner here. It should also be easier to access this one from outside here, right? He is hungry, so... Well, we have seen it before where it kind of resets the whole... Let me try to eat from this thing. If you feed him, so he's no longer hungry. If this works, I think I'm gonna replace all of the food traps with this one. Just for fun. Because yeah, the other two are a bit big for my liking. Especially the metal one. I mean, the glass one should be doable. Barely, but should be doable. Huh. Nice deer on top. Fancy, which you don't care about at all. Yeah, I'm gonna put these to... I'll put them in here. Okay, let's see. The Yuffie here is a male. Well, if you're not going to be phenotype 5, you're definitely not going to survive. Unless you're a new phenotype, like 7 or something. Yeah. Hungry? There's your freaking food trough. This one is not hungry, so no, I manually fed him. That's why, probably. You're still gestating, but it's because you didn't have the bull buff. You just gave birth. Again, no bull buff. You have bull buff, but you're still gestating. Okay. Shall we make some more of the rustic food troughs? Why not? Why not? After we have grabbed some more trees that there is. New location is here in the corner. Can make 3 more. At least the 3 raptor ones. Also means I have to move this one aside. Put this one in here, hopefully, if the raptors are friendly enough to get F away from there and don't like put the tail in the way of the food trough. Are you going to eat from there straight away? Yeah, look at that. We like that. Right, so let's put the heater back as well. No shelter. There's shelter, so yeah. Oh. Okay. She's also having an issue with the current food trough. Well, guess what? I'll give you another food trough as well then. Let's deploy you here. There you go. Good. This looks like it's working. Means we need to do 2, 3, 4, like 5 more. Well, ideally like 12, but it might be a bit much to ask. What do we need for more though? Sticks. Okay. Well, I'll grab some sticks then. There you go. Can make one more, and then out of wood. So let's grab a couple of stacks of wood. I'll throw a stack in the carpentry bench. This carpentry bench, after all, needs some wood. Okay, we can make another 3, but we're gonna run out of sticks again. Grab some more sticks then. See, then we can make 2 more. Now then I have 3 sap. Anyway, we have 6 here. That means we can at least do all the boxes with animals in. Even the ones who didn't have an issue. Yeah, I mean, I just wanna get them all similar, all the boxes. And there you go. These guys are always have an issue as well. So let's see if a new food drop is gonna help out here as well. If you were... okay, there you go. Very bad moment to decide to pop out, you know? Anyway, there's your food. And there's that. Okay. These now all have their fancy food trough. Where do you want to go to eat? There is your food trough there. I just placed it. Yeah, here. At least you're not hungry no more. Like I said, hopefully this will like reset your... I wanted to eat from here. Easiest way to get the female buffalo away from here is just put a saddle on and say go there, grab the saddle back. Now we can deploy this one over here. There you go. Food's in. More tree sap. Of course, you need 6 more. Like 3 and then out of sticks again. So grab another stack of sticks. And gonna need another 100 wood, stack of wood. Sure. Another stack of wood. 2. Can make 6. Good. 4, 5, 6. 6. There you go. I'm gonna grab an empty pouch here though. Food was run out, so consume, 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 and drink. There we go. Let's go replace the last 6 food troughs. So at least my boxes all look the same again. Come on, there you go. There you go. Back here. Same here. Why is there a diagonal beam here, by the way? And deploy this one in the corner here. There you go. And there's the last one. Okay, that's done. Wrong. I need to go here. Okay, let's quickly make it daytime. Drop off the pouch with the large food troughs. There you go. Alrighty, check up on the animals. What's the time actually? Oh, past midnight already. I'm hungry. Why? You're hungry. You're standing in the freaking food trough, being hungry. Sleepy. Sleepy. Sleepy and cold. Hungry. Right next to the food trough. And you. Hungry and cold. There's freaking food in there. I don't know what to do about this. Like this guy says, "Hi, I'm hungry, I want to go there." There is a food trough right there, you. Right there. Go eat from that one. Same goes for you. Yeah? Hey. There's a food trough over there, you idiot. Here is a food trough. Here, right in front of you. There, here. Eh? Go eat. Here. Nah, I don't want to eat there. I want to eat someone else's food. Looking way more tasty. There is food. Stop complaining. Yeah, well. Oh, well. Let's see, it's midnight here. I do have to work in the morning, so I'm actually gonna call it about an hour left for you, Silver, before your work days end. So, at least you had something to do during the day now. Watch the stream. Anyway, I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. Almost free indeed, yeah. If you did enjoy watching me play and you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, and thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time and I hope I will see you folks around.